Ever wonder why manifestation sometimes doesn't seem to work? It's alignment, but we think of it as a woo woo where if I just think positive, if I just imagine it, it'll happen. That's not how it works. What you need and you are missing is alignment. In full disclosure, this episode isn't about good vibes or glittery vision boards. It's about the truth, spiritual psychology, and the real reason your manifestation work hasn't been creating the breakthrough you are capable of. And how do I know that? Because I've been there. Everything I'm going to share with you today, I've walked through it. I've walked through not being able to manifest the things that I wanted, that I knew I was capable of, for the simple reason that I was not doing it right and no one ever explained it to me. If you don't know who I am, my name is Cindy. I'm an author, a speaker, and your partner in empowerment and alignment. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do so. Now, let's circle back to this idea of manifestation and all the times you've been told to say positive affirmations, to journal, to have vision boards, to script. And then you're saying to yourself, but I've done it all and I'm still stuck in the same loop. We're going to dismantle the myths of vision boards, the myths of positive thinking, and show you why manifestation fails. Let's be brutally honest, and I learned this the hard way. Most of what you've been taught about manifestation is incomplete at best and misleading at worst. I'm pretty sure you've heard the platitudes. Just think positive. Raise your vibration. Act like it's already done. It's not wrong that you're being told to do that, but it is missing a couple of root elements. Now, let's go into neuroscience to help us understand those root elements. Your subconscious mind runs 95% of your daily thoughts, choices, and reactions. If your conscious mind says, I want abundance, but your subconscious mind still believes it's not safe to be seen, guess which one wins? The truth is, you don't manifest what you want. You manifest what you believe you are safe and worthy to receive. Now, that probably sounds a bit different from what you've heard before. If you believe you are safe, then yes, you do manifest because you believe you are safe, but you have to also believe that you are worthy of it. And this is why many high performers can feel blocked. It's not about work ethic, it's about alignment. And I can tell you from personal experience, I have worked my behind off so many times to manifest zero. But when I've worked hard and was aligned and believed that I was safe and worthy of my manifestation, it did come to fruition. What we want to do is look at some mindset misconceptions. Let's break down some more common myths wide open so that we could get to the crux of the matter. Here's myth number one. If I think a negative thought, I'm blocking my blessings. False. The truth is, thoughts alone do not block you. Suppressed emotions do. The problem isn't fear. The problem is shame around fear. Think about how many people you may know who have said, I was scared, but I did it anyways. And they created incredible manifestation. So clearly, fear is not the issue, it's the shame around the fear, it's admitting the fear. Myth number two, if I try harder, I'll manifest faster. False. The more you chase, the more you push it away. And here's a little bit of a spiritual shift. When your desires are built on fear and not truth, the universe will delay them, not to punish you, but to protect you from building your life on a lie. Let's go back to this idea of fear. The fear in and of itself is not necessarily bad. It's the shame that you feel that could lead to building a lie. The goal here is not to be perfect. Nobody is. The goal is to be honest, regulated, and energetically congruent. So, what does spiritual alignment really mean when we're thinking about manifestation? Alignment is when your thought, emotions, nervous system, and actions are in integrity. It's when your vision is supported by your beliefs and not sabotaged by them. Here's a little affirmation for us. And I recommend that when you say this, you feel into it. I no longer chase, I align, I receive. If you feel any resistance to that affirmation, there might be some subconscious beliefs that you can explore. If it feels good for you to say that, then your belief systems may be in integrity with that affirmation. The thing is to check with your body how you feel when you verbalize something as powerful as that. Usually, that's the ticket because your body communicates with you. Whenever you feel some kind of constriction or resistance in your speech, that may be a subconscious belief system that's in opposition to what you're speaking. When you feel open and good about what you're saying, that can mean that you are in integrity and alignment in your belief system. This is what took me a long time to understand. You do not manifest from control. You manifest from congruence, the version of you that already has what you desire, the version that leads with clarity, not desperation. In understanding this, how do you shift into true manifestation? If you want real results, here's a framework that can help you and you can start using today. Step number one, get radically honest. Ask, am I manifesting from truth or from fear of not being enough? Desire rooted in fear and shame leads to pressure. Desire rooted in alignment leads to peace. Step number two, regulate your nervous system. You cannot access your intuition, your power, when your body feels unsafe. Try this. Before visualizing any manifestation you're interested in, take a moment to ground, at least 2 minutes. Something that you can do, and I like to do, is breathe. Breath work actually does regulate the nervous system because it releases the feel good hormones. I also recommend that when you do breath work, let the breath go all the way down to your feet as if you're sending the breath down all the way down into the planet. That helps you to feel grounded. And you can also say to yourself, I am safe to receive. The reason why it's a good time to say, I am safe to receive is because when you start to relax your nervous system, if there's any subconscious beliefs that are blocking you, the regulation of the breath, the calmness can help counteract it. And then you can start to create a new belief system because your body, your nervous system feels safe. When your nervous system feels safe, that's a good time to start creating new belief systems to replace the old. The way to create new belief systems is to replace old ones. You can't just say, I let go of this old belief system without replacing it with a new one. Because what happens is you leave a vacuum. And if you leave a vacuum, the old belief system, subconscious or conscious, will come back because you didn't replace it. So, again, after your breath work, that is a good time to say positive affirmations because your body is in a relaxed state. Your nervous system is in a relaxed state. Now that you're in this place, step number three is to visualize from your aligned self, not your wounded self. So you're already in this relaxed state. You're already aligning to your true self. And this is actually the perfect spot and place to start visualizing. Visualization does work, but it has to be done from a place of alignment. The subconscious mind, as you may already know, does not know the difference between something that is an illusion and something that is fact. So if you're visualizing something, the subconscious mind will see it as truth, and that will lead to the expectation of the manifestation. But you have to do it from your aligned self. You have to do it when you are regulated, when your nervous system is regulated, and when your belief systems are matching what you're visualizing. Something you can do is ask yourself, if I already had this, whatever it is that you want to manifest, how would I move? How would I speak? How would I show up? As you answer that, flood yourself in your visualization with those feelings of how you would move, how you would speak, how you would show up. The next thing I'd like to recommend is that each morning you write down one decision that your aligned self would make and follow through. This is embodiment, not fantasy. Step number 4, take aligned action, not desperate action. Desperate action says, I need this to feel enough. Aligned action says, I'm moving in faith because this matches my truth. Something you can ask yourself is this coming from pressure or peace? That one question will save you years of spinning in circles. When you let go of the control, when you let go of the pressure, but you move into peace with those answers to the questions, makes all the difference. You can start using these tools right now. Pick one step, start there, and start the shift. Let's close out our episode with a mini anchoring meditation to align to the truths we've gone over today. I like to invite you to sit in a quiet spot, be silent if you can, close your eyes, put your hand over your heart, the other one over your belly, and take deep breaths in and out. Visualize yourself grounded and rooted deep into the planet, really connected, really centered. As you do this, feel yourself calm, feel yourself in a very serene place, fully present, really connected to your full worth, and repeat after me in your mind or out loud. I release the need to prove. I return to my truth. I align with clarity, peace, and power. I am ready to receive what's already mine. Breathe that in. Let it settle in. Go back to your visualization of what it is you wish to manifest. Let that anchor in even more. This is the version of you that wants to manifest peace, not pressure. Allow that to be. Remember, you do not need more hustle. You do not need another vision board. You need alignment that actually honors your truth. If you'd like to go a little bit deeper, I do offer some one-on-one clarity sessions. I also have a couple of free ebooks, my gift to you. Remember to subscribe if you haven't already done so. And if there's someone who you think this episode can help, please share. Thank you so much for being here today. Make it a great day, and I'll see you at the next one.